When people were still traveling on horses, one man was designing flying machines. His name was Leonardo da Vinci. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, I want to tell you a story about a man who lived many centuries ago, but his ideas feel like they belong to the future. A man who painted a smile the world still cannot understand. A man who dreamed of flying when no one believed it was possible. His name was Leonardo da Vinci. But here is something surprising. Leonardo was not a perfect student. In fact, he never received a proper education like others. So how did he become one of the greatest minds in history? Let's go back in time. It was the year 1452, in a quiet village in Italy called Vinci. A child was born into a complicated situation. His father was wealthy and respected, but his mother was not part of his father's social world. Because of this, Leonardo grew up differently. He did not attend elite schools. He did not study classical subjects like Latin. For many people, this would be a limitation. But for Leonardo, it became his greatest strength. Instead of learning from books, he learned from the world. He observed everything: the movement of water, the flight of birds, the way light touched objects, and he kept asking questions. Why does this happen? How does this work? While others accepted things as they were, Leonardo wanted to understand everything. As he grew older, one thing became clear. He had a natural talent for drawing. He could turn simple observations into detailed sketches. When his father noticed this, he made an important decision. He sent Leonardo to Florence, a city full of creativity and art. There, Leonardo joined the workshop of a master artist. This was where his real journey began. He learned painting, sculpting, design. But he didn't stop there. His curiosity was too powerful. He studied the human body. He explored how muscles moved. He even examined lifeless bodies to understand anatomy. This was unusual, even shocking for that time. But Leonardo was not afraid of being different. One day, his teacher asked him to paint a small part of a larger artwork. Just a small figure, nothing too important. But when the work was finished, something unexpected happened. Leonardo's work looked more alive, more real than the rest of the painting. It was a moment that changed everything. People began to see his genius. But Leonardo had a problem. He started many projects, but often didn't finish them. Why? Because his mind was always chasing new ideas. He wasn't just an artist. He was a thinker, an explorer of ideas. Later, he moved to Milan, where he worked for powerful leaders. There, he didn't just paint. He designed machines. War machines, bridges, structures. And something truly unbelievable: flying machines. Leonardo spent hours watching birds. He believed that if he understood their movement, humans could fly too. He created designs that looked like helicopters, gliders, even parachutes. At that time, people could not understand his vision. But today, we know he was thinking far ahead of his era. Among all his works, one painting became legendary. A portrait of a woman, with a mysterious expression. Not fully happy, not fully sad. Just something in between. This painting became known as the Mona Lisa. Even today, millions of people travel to see it. But here's something interesting. Leonardo never considered it complete. He kept working on it, improving it, carrying it with him for years. Because for him, perfection was always just out of reach. As time passed, Leonardo continued to move from place to place. He worked for kings and rulers. But money was never his main goal. He wanted knowledge. In his later years, he moved to France, where he was welcomed with great respect. Even when his body grew weak, his mind remained active. He kept thinking, imagining, questioning. And in 1519, his journey came to an end. But his story did not. Today, Leonardo da Vinci is remembered as more than an artist. He was a symbol of curiosity. A man who proved that you don't need a perfect start to create an extraordinary life. So next time you feel limited, remember Leonardo. Keep asking questions, keep learning, and never stop imagining. Because sometimes, the people who seem different are the ones who change the world.